trust is the most fundamental pillar, right, in the relationship between client and advisor and the company. I believe that what allows us to win trust with the customers are these four things: relationship, advice, solutions, and service. So this is what clients are looking for: that feeling of assurance, that feeling of certainty, that feeling of confidence about the futures, that feeling that they're being heard, that feeling that they're being understood. There is empathy in this client-advisor journey as well. So these are basic fundamental aspects of trust. So trust is also like success. It is rented. It is never owned. And rent is due every day, and you would have to keep renewing that trust. Trust, it's an ongoing journey. It takes time to build. So it's a journey with the customers to ensure that we deliver our promises and keep that relationship. The clients expect you to be timely in your responsiveness. The client expect to have their queries answered, and the clients expect that their promises are kept and delivered, right? So that's what customers expect.
18 years ago, we actually had to print out a lot of benefit illustration, and then the moment when we go to see the client and the client decide to change what they decided to buy, two things is going to happen. One, we have to reschedule the appointment. We're going to waste a lot of paper and resources. Creative advisors, what they do is that they bring along a portable printer, so that if they want to change it, we just print it out and then show it to them. So that was like in the early part of my career. Then slowly we started going to digital platform where we can generate on the spot, which I think has helped us, like I mentioned earlier, it has helped us to save a lot of time. In fact, also save a lot of cost as well. I think it's made us a lot more efficient, and we are seen as more proactive and prompt to the client, because there are a lot of self-help available to the client, which for those who are more IT savvy, we can direct them to do it because they prefer to do it themselves. For some who are not so, if they were to direct the inquiry to us, we probably can get back to them for very simple inquiry within 20 minutes, because we have a lot of platform where it allows us to access their data, and also at the same time we can make some changes if they need to without them stepping out of home to meet us or arrange an appointment. Clients appreciate that, where they are also very busy professionals, and it saves them a lot of time as well.
I think one of the biggest things that, the biggest hurdles that people have prior to joining the industry is actually the biggest stigma against the industry, like you're just gonna be another insurance agent. So I think that's one of the mental barriers that people have to get across before they even come in. I think the other, one of the biggest issues is the financial stability. You become into a role that is self-employed, you lose the safety net of having a fixed salary. So I think what Great Eastern has done, fantastically is we have our transition schemes where, within 2 years, we provide people with the financial stability that they can transit and ease into the business. I've been around for the past 30 years. It's about relating my own experience. I joined at 23 years old. Actually, I wasn't so aware of the stigma, but when I first entered in, I was like, family members were talking about it, and they weren't the most supportive. But I think over the years, as I managed to serve clients and pay out claims, especially, the validation for staying in the business and, the meaningfulness of our business, sets in, and, you're in it for life. The other objections would be, the training and mentorship. When you step into this business, you don't want to end up like a lost sheep, right? So, I mean, the reassurance of, you'll be there to guide them along and, train them and properly equip them, I think also works hand in hand with Great Eastern's training programs and what they have developed, to help ease people into the financial advisory business. Great Eastern's a reputable company. We are a local company backed by OCBC. I mean, our financial backing is pretty strong. The allowance schemes that Great Eastern has for new advisors is probably one of the best in the market, which us as agency leaders, I mean, we really appreciate that financial support that Great Eastern has given us. And from the training aspect, we do have our individual group work, we have our agency group work, and yet again, the company supports us quite actively with products and training sessions. we're very appreciative that the company is very supportive with whatever initiatives that we have, and we work really closely together. I think that's more than what any agency leader or agency can ask for, the support from the insurer themselves.
That customer centricity, it's very important, where we work together with the company, and there are a lot of focus groups as well, where we are always talking about how to improve the operations, how to improve the processes so that we can make life better for the customers. Great Eastern has invested lots of money over the past couple of years in terms of our digital initiatives. So we got the Great Eastern app, we got a customer service portal, we got digital tools to assist the advisors to provide information to the customers in a timely fashion. But above and beyond that, I think what's very, very important is that Great Eastern is a company that always puts customers first.
Great Eastern actually also do a lot of digital products where we can just send the link to a client and they sign up. So I think that's helped us to engage a client in a very timely manner. We have one of our platform, which is our Great Advice. It's a point of sales tool where we use it, I mentioned, to generate proposals and all that on the spot with client, and then can make payment on the spot. We have a financial storyboard inside there where it is very interactive and it allows clients to view different simulations and help them to make a more informed decision. I think that has helped us to engage the client better. We also have this platform called Great Planner. Right? This Great Planner is actually a tool for advisors to track their sales leads, to track their appointments and performance. And for leaders like us, I think we can even assess their Great Planner and track whether they are working, how many appointments they have, and the leads, whether they have caught the leads, and also in fact the performance. I think this is something that is very useful where we don't have to create a system ourselves.
To join the career, I think you need to work with a principal and a partner and an agency partner that is focused on the long term. This career, this business, it's about the long term. It's never about short-term gains like money or allowances and everything. We always have to put the customers first. Like I mentioned, trust is that pillar, and we have to come in with the perspective that our journey with the clients is going to be 20, 30, 40 years long. How do you partner with an agency partner, a financial institution that is going to take care of the customer's interest in the long term? So for our participating policies, can we meet the projections? For the agency partner, is there training and development to not just focus on your first 3 weeks or first 3 months, but your first 3 years, and then beyond that, right? So these are some important aspects for people to think about when they are thinking about coming into this career as an advisor.
And last year, because of circuit breaker, it has elevated our status to essential service, and we can operate our business. We are not that impacted by the pandemic. And truth be told, in fact, I think the financial services industry is one of the industries that has done very well as compared to many industries that have been hit very badly by this pandemic. So if you would like to seize the opportunity to grow in a business that you can survive crisis even for pandemic, I think this is one of the business that we can be.
This business is a robust business that you'll enjoy every single bit of it. There'll be times where things get tough, but your agency leaders should be there for you.